What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a good day or night out there, and whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing it good. So today we're looking at the Zhiyun Crane Plus, which is a 3-axis camera stabilizer. It supports up to 5.5 pounds, and it allows you to get some really awesome shots. So before we jump too far into this, let's take a look what comes in the box. You get a mini tripod, some pink grip tape for the handle. It's optional if you want to use it or not. You get a heavy lens support for heavier lenses. You get a USB cable for updating any future firmware, and it also doubles as the charging cord for the battery charger. You get 2 1/4-20 thumb screws to attach the camera and the optional lens support. You get 2 26-500 3.7 volt 3600 milliamp hour batteries. You get a Panasonic cable and a Sony cable that allows you to take pictures, start and stop video, and also focus. The gimbal itself has a really nice build quality. It's made out of all machined aluminum. It's very portable and simple to use. When you look on the handle, you'll find 4 different buttons or controls. One is for the power, and it will turn on and off the gimbal, and it will also start and stop video or take photos. Then you have a mode button, which will go through the 4 different modes, which we'll cover here in a second. Then we have the joystick, which allows you to tilt the camera up and down and pan it left and right. And then we have the shifter lever that when hooked up with a Panasonic camera, it will focus the lens, and when hooked up with a Sony camera, it will zoom in and out the lens. There's also a flashing blue LED indicator that will let you know how much battery life is left in the gimbal. When you first turn the gimbal on, the default is pan following mode. Then you do a single press of the mode button and it will go into locking mode. You do another single press of the mode button, it will go into FPV mode. And then if you want to go into following mode, you double press the mode button, and then it will put you into following mode, which is very similar to FPV mode, but you can adjust the roll axis. A triple press on the mode button will do a 180 on the camera and can be useful for vlogging or to get other creative shots. The Crane Plus also works with a free app called the ZY Play. The app opens a ton more options and features like controlling the gimbal movement via the app, adjusting the motor torque for heavier or lighter cameras, setting a moving time lapse and saving the sequence to shoot over and over again, setting different scene options like walking and moving, selecting which type of camera you're going to be using. And if you mount your phone to the top of your camera, you can use intelligent object tracking. So the intelligent motion tracking relies totally on your phone. So you have to have your phone on top of your camera to be able to use this feature. It works pretty good, but having my phone on top of my camera all the time is not something I want to rely on. Then I have to take in consideration battery life of my phone and if it's like 0 degrees out, my phone won't even work, so I can't use that feature. Same thing with the time lapse and the moving time lapse feature. You have to rely solely on your phone and the app to do the time lapse, and you even have to keep the app open. If you close the app, your time lapse will end. So if you're doing like a 3-hour time lapse, you have to keep your app open and close by, and then you can't do anything on your phone in the meantime. Alright, so there's a few different ways to adjust this. First we have this plate, which the camera sits on. There's a little spin wheel here, and it does pull out and turn around if you get in a tight spot. That adjusts the plate that you use this thumb screw to screw your camera to. So let's go ahead and mount a camera on here. Push in the plate. Now, before you balance, make sure your camera's set how it's going to be used. So take lens cap on, or off, excuse me, and pull your screen out. And we'll just start making some adjustments. We'll point the lens up, and this is going to help me find my height. And now I need to go and adjust. I'm just trying to balance it the best that you can to where when you tilt it one way or the other, just kind of floats there. And that's pretty good. Now for the bottom, mine's gonna be out. So if you have a Panasonic camera or a Sony camera, it comes with these two cables. This one's the Panasonic, this one's the Sony. I'm using the one for Panasonic. And now we can turn on the gimbal, turn on the camera. And now I can push where it says W or T, and it will focus. So overall, I'm super impressed with the Crane Plus. It does everything it says it would do, and I've been able to set it up lots of different ways, and it's balanced and worked perfectly. It's very smooth, portable. I definitely recommend it. Put a link to this in the description. Check it out. And that's that. Thanks for watching.